Alright, what up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Jeannie, and you already know what it is. So let's just get into the energy. If you clicked on this video, you already know what it is. It's the word of the week. And I have been missing the word of the week for like 2-3 weeks now. But I'm here to get out the message, alright? I've been stalling on this video because every single time I talk about it, it never comes out right. I end up hating it. I end up hating it and not uploading it. But I'm gonna upload this one. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I found out my father passed away the beginning of July, and at first I was just like numb to it, like just indifferent. And then of course I started getting spiritual messages because I'm a medium, all right? I talk to ghosts. I've talked about this on my channel. I don't like talking about it because then people want me to talk to their ghost, and it's like, bro, your ghost is talking to you. Like, anyways, so yeah, I started getting messages, right? And he was basically telling me to go get some stuff from his house. And at first, I didn't want to. Oh, my mommy calling. At first, I didn't want to. You feel me? But I kept getting intrusive thoughts about doing it. So I end up doing it, and I find his Bible. Um, and when I went and I found his Bible, then I started getting messages from God about why I was led to do all of this. Okay, so let's just start from some history. Okay, my dad wasn't the greatest person. He uh, had a bad reputation, you feel me, from the people who knew him. But in his later years, he did turn around his reputation, just not with us. So, uh, hearing about his death, of course, it was an early death. We live way longer than the age he died at. So it was like an unexpected early death. You feel me? So it took us all by surprise. But when we went to tell people, not a lot of people really cared about him passing or any of that, and that's because he had a bad reputation that he never apologized for. He never tries to make right. He never like even like acknowledged it or admit the abuse, the whatever he inflicted on anyone in this world, which I know was a whole lot of people. But he never admitted or apologized or took accountability for any of that. So when he was passing, not a lot of people cared. And I was inclined not to care because of the fucked up shit he did to me as well. That he never apologized for, took accountability for, none of that. Um, but I was getting messages, and I was like, all right, like I'll go look. You feel me? I'll go see what y'all talking about, and I go and I find exactly what I'm looking for, and of course, every corner. Every corner, every turn, you feel me? Every path always leads to God for me. And what I was looking for was his Bible. And in his Bible, he had scriptures and things highlighted and underlined it. And I read through his Bible, and I really got to talking with God, which is a song that I'll put down below. And I really got to talk to God about like what's the point of this? Like, what's the point of you leading me to his Bible and his stuff? Like, this man was a bad man who never apologized. Blah 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 blah. I was really like being vulnerable and opening up to God, and God was really trying to show me like he didn't matter. Like, it wasn't even about him. It was about the message that sometimes people will never change. They'll go their whole life and they'll never change. Um, and then they'll die like that. And it was me that was holding on to that pain and the trauma, whatever happened, right? And when I was reading the Bible, I realized that he had already repented and forgave himself and was living on how he was, and he felt no reason to apologize. And that's the way he died. And God was really showing me that it was up to me to forgive him and really let that go, because if not, something that is already like over with will have like a hold or a foothold or a void inside of me, and I'm the only one with the void. I'm the only one feeling the pain. I'm the only one affected by this energy. He dead and gone. He'll never repent, you feel me? He'll never change in the physical. I'll never get ever what I wanted, and that's up to me to let go of. And he was really showing me, um like, we all have that person in our lives that act out trauma, act out pain, act out abuse that was inflicted to them. They act it out. And some of us are strong enough to not act out our urges, but it's mainly because we see someone who does it. And that deters us from acting out our demons. Um, and how he really never seen anyone turn around their life, apologize, and make things right. That's just how he was. And just because he was at that level, he was that person, he died like that, doesn't mean I have to, you feel me, have I doesn't mean I have to hold on to the pain, the trauma, the void, you feel me, of all what he did. I can release that and let that go with his energy. And thank God, like, everything leads back to the Bible and God for me. Like, I thank God that, like, every, even trauma, you feel me, from childhood that's coming back around 20 years later and shit, is then covered and taken and soothed by God in like the weirdest ways too. And like, I was really hoping to get closure, and I got like more than closure. I got to like take away and take off some pain and the weight of the shit he'll never apologize for, and he don't got to. Um, God showed me things and where in ways he was repenting his whole life. And he showed me images of my dad. And like the last couple of years I saw my dad, which was randomly just out in the street in the world. It was so weird to run into your abuser. You feel me? Random. It was just so weird to run into him randomly in the wilds. You feel me? And when I would see him, he looked good. He was smiling, a big, all teeth smile. He had his hair taken care of. He looked good. And all he would say is, hey, you feel me? And just keep it moving. And that type of shit, that type of shit, at first it made me mad. It was like, man, like, that's so crazy. You don't give a fuck about us. Like, that's so crazy. You don't give a fuck. Like, you can live your whole life in ignorance is bliss type energy. Just keep on and then smile in the face of your victims. Like that shit didn't happen. And at first, it made me mad. But now that's all I remember. Now it's all I remember is his fucking smile. And seeing him randomly in the wild instead of, you know, the stupid ass shit he did to me in my childhood. You feel me? Yo, I tried to record this video like several times, and I was for sure this time I could record it without shedding any tears. And a bitch just said one tear, um, like Crybaby from the Crybaby movie. But yeah, for real, that's the type of energy though. But when I first found out about this and I went through his Bible and I was talking to God, it was real traumatic for real. It was not like traumatic, but it was like I really opened a lot of wounds and gave them to God, and was able to release a lot of things and look at shit differently. And it was like transformative. And then I wasn't mad no more. Then I realized, like, Now it's me, and it's up to me to live in ignorance is bliss energy. It's up to me to get rid of all the things that's holding me down. You feel me? That's stopping me from living my best life and do the same thing he did. Um, and then the last message out of that, which it all turns back to God. It all leads back to God. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it all leads back to God. The last message I got out of that was that God had died for all our sins so we could live sinless. And that's what he was showing me. This fool in the wild, walking around sinless, smiling, enjoying his life. And I was like, oh shit, that's what you've been trying to show me. Like that's the point. Like God, that's the point in the beauty of God. Like he can take away that sin. He can take away the heaviness. He can take it away and free you and die for it. You feel me? Die for it so you don't have to live in slavery with it. And he was really showing me through that how I was living with some shit that was that he already died for. And he was like, baby, come give me come give me that shit I already died for. Come give me that negative energy. Come give me that pain I already took off of you. You feel me? Come give me that and remember what it is. Remember what I died for. Remember the path. Remember the way. Pick yourself back up and just keep on fucking walking. And I was like, you know what, God? I was like, you know what, God? For real. Because I could either be weighed down by some bullshit that's already dead and gone, or I can smile and walk like it never existed. And ignorance is bliss is way better than worrying about some shit I'll never get an apology for, some shit that will never change, some shit that I'll never get closure with is way better. I'm telling you. And through my daddy dying, God was able to show me a couple messages, but that's the two I was going to share with y'all today. So yeah, this is the message. R.I.P. Daddy. Yeah, I'll be putting a picture of his obituary soon when we get that going. But yeah, I appreciate anybody who clicked on this video, who listened to me, who showed me love in any type of way. I hope that you can relate to this. Hit me up in the comments if you do. And yeah, peace.